Hello students, in today's class we will learn about problems on Fourier transform. The problem is find the Fourier sine and cosine transform of f of x is equal to e raised to minus alpha x where alpha is greater than 0. The solution of this problem we'll see now. The problem is find the Fourier sine and cosine transform of f of x is equal to e raised to minus alpha x in where alpha is positive, that is greater than 0. Solution. So we need to find Fourier sine and cosine. The Fourier sine and cosine transform is given by fs of u is equal to integration 0 to infinity f of x into sine ux into dx and fc of u is equal to integration 0 to infinity fx into cos of ux into dx. By using this Fourier sine and cosine transform definition, we'll find the Fourier transform of the given function. So given function is what here? F of x is equal to e raised to minus alpha x, where alpha is what here? Positive, that is greater than 0. So we'll take one by one. First we'll find Fourier sine transform. So now, so fs of u is nothing but what here? It is 0 to infinity f of x into sine of ux into dx. So in place of f of x, we'll replace e raised to minus alpha x, that is integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus alpha x into sine of ux into dx. So this integral we need to simplify now. So as we know one of the standard formula, e raised this to solve this integral, we can apply directly the standard formula, that is e raised to minus alpha x into sine ux. We can apply the formula e raised to ax into sine bx formula. That formula is integration 0 to infinity e raised to ax sine bx dx is nothing but e raised to ax upon a square plus b square into a sine bx minus b cos bx. So here if we compare, here the value of a is minus alpha and value of b is what here? Value of b is u. So therefore our above Fourier sine transform will become fs of u is equal to integral 0 to infinity, sorry, directly we will go for the simplification, that is nothing but e raised to minus alpha x divided by minus alpha square plus b value is nothing but u, that is u square, into a value is minus alpha into sine of ux minus b value is u cos of ux, close with the limit 0 to infinity. So once we apply, we will rearrange. The rearrangement is what here? The minus alpha square, that is nothing but, which is purely constant. So minus alpha square will be alpha square plus u square into, you push this e raised to alpha x to both the terms, minus alpha e raised to minus alpha x into sine of ux minus u into e raised to minus alpha x into cos of ux from 0 to infinity. So now we'll apply upper and lower limits. For replacing what here, x is equal to infinity as upper limit and lower limit as what here, 0. So one thing I want to say clearly, and I will skip that step. If you replace x as infinity, e raised to minus times alpha into infinity will be e raised to minus infinity. E raised to minus infinity is nothing but 1 upon infinity. 1 upon infinity is nothing but what here again, completely 0. E raised to infinity or e raised to minus infinity, completely 0. If you apply upper limit for both the terms, it will become completely 0. Then we will think directly for what here, lower limit. So upper limit is what here, infinity. So therefore fs of u is equal to 1 upon alpha square plus u square as it is, bracket 0, on applying 0 minus lower limit. If you apply x is equal to 0, so e raised to 0 is 1, that is, I'll write it here, minus alpha e raised to 0 into sine of u into 0 minus u into cos of u into 0. Therefore fs of u is equal to 1 upon alpha square plus u square into, so minus sine of 0 is 0, 0 into this entire term will become 0. So this minus into minus is plus, u into cos of 0 is 1, u into 1. So therefore fs of u will become u upon alpha square plus u square, which is required Fourier sine transform. Now also we need to find here cosine. So fc of u is nothing but 0 to infinity fx into cos of ux dx. So as we know, our function f of x is what here, e raised to minus alpha x into cos of ux dx. So here also we need to apply one of the standard formula. That standard formula is integration minus 0 to infinity e raised to x cos bx dx is equal to e raised to x upon a square plus b square into a times cos bx plus b times sin bx. We'll apply. Again the value of a is minus alpha, value of b is what here, u. So therefore fc of u is equal to bracket e raised to minus alpha x divided by minus alpha square plus u square into a value is what here, minus alpha, into cos of b value is ux, plus b value is u, into sine of ux, close the limit with 0 to infinity. So therefore rearrangement and constant will keep outside. Constants are 1 upon alpha square plus u square into minus alpha e raised to minus alpha x cos ux plus u into e raised to minus alpha x into sine of ux, limit from 0 to infinity. So if you apply again upper limit, if you apply, both the term will vanish. So fc of u is equal to 1 upon alpha square plus u square. So if you apply upper limit, it will be 0 minus, then on applying lower limit, so just see here, minus alpha e raised to 0 into cos of u into 0 plus sine of 0 is 0. So therefore this completely 0. So therefore 1 upon alpha square plus u square, minus minus is plus, alpha e raised to 0 is 1, cos 0 is 1. So therefore alpha into 1, which is nothing but alpha divided by alpha square plus u square. So therefore fc of u is equal to alpha divided by alpha square plus u square is what here required Fourier cosine transform. So in this way we need to simplify the problems based on sine and cosine transforms.